In the last 5 years, I've coached hundreds of coaches and founders. And if I analyze the data from the last 12 months from our coaching calls, there are three main topics we always talk about. And I would argue that if you solve these things or not make these three mistakes, you will get ahead of 99% of LinkedIn. So in this video, I'm going to go over what these three things are and how you can implement these changes in your business. Like I said, I've worked with many coaches and founders in the last few years, and even though they all have, I would say, similar, or no, I would say a little bit different businesses, similar, yes, there are just three main topics, main themes that always seem to come back. And in this video, I'm going to pull back the layers. I'm going to help you understand why most likely you're making these mistakes as well. And of course, the most important part, how you can stop making them so you can get ahead of 99% of LinkedIn. Well, let's get started with number one. So the number one thing is that people need to embrace content and marketing as just a task on their calendar. I say this many times, but you are a business owner and you're not a full-time content creator. So you don't want to spend 4, perhaps 5 hours per day on LinkedIn, engaging, networking, posting, commenting, hopping on networking calls, like all these things that the so-called gurus tell you to do. No. What we help our clients do is that we help them build a system with 3 to 5 hours per week of LinkedIn of focused tasks that move the needle the most. So now you might think, okay, what are those things? Well, I can give you the high level overview. I talk about this many times on my channel. You need to have consistent content going out. You need to reach out to the people that engage with your content, and you need to connect people strategically to your audience. That's it. Like, it's not rocket science. Like, growing on LinkedIn, getting inbound leads, becoming an authority figure is not rocket science. You just need to know which are the inputs that I need to do on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, and how do I infuse these things in a routine. Because like I said, marketing is just a task on your calendar. You're just using LinkedIn as a vehicle to grow your coaching or your agency or your other business, right? It's not that you are becoming a marketeer or a lead gen guy. Like one of our clients, he said this perfectly last week. I had a one-on-one call with him, and he's like, Jesse, lately I've been feeling like a lead gen guy, and I don't like it. And I'm like, I get that, bro, because here's a bit of context. Like, he is a great life coach. He has wonderful case studies. Like, I know some of his clients just through the conversations with him. He's having massive results. He's living the life also that his clients want, because he broke free from the 9 to 5 treadmill, and now he's living a life in with his freedom. Like, he's kite surfing a lot, and he's doing all the things that he loves. And at the same time, he's helping his clients escape burnout, escape the 9 to 5 like hustle, and build their life of their own. And like I said, as I was speaking to him, he was like, man, I'm so fed up. I'm so fed up with being this lead gen guy, this acquisition guy, and it taking so much joy and passion and fulfillment away from being a coach. And I'm like, I get that. So let's look at your routine. So we looked at this routine, and I'm like, yo, just tell me on a weekly basis what you do. And one of the main things that stood out from that coaching call is that he was doing marketing every day of the week. He was writing his post last minute. He was following up with people every moment. He was like not managing his inbox straight, like properly. And I was like, man, you're very reactive in that process. And perhaps you're listening and you're like, hey, that's me. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, I know I need to write a post on LinkedIn, and I started from a blank page. And I'm like, yo, I was to my client, I was like, yo, we don't need to do that, right? You know what to do. So we took a step back, and I'm like, yo, I can help you with the content and all these things, but let's just look at your system. Let's look at your weekly schedule. So we revamped it all, and I'm like, okay, Monday morning from this to that time, we do ideation. Then after that, we have the creation part where he has his GPTs, because those are the GPTs that we've built together. So he's streamlining and like sharpening his content creation process. He has specific sets in his week where he does follow-ups, he sends his connections requests, and everything is just very streamlined. So I'm just encouraging him in this call. I'm like, hey, you know how much peace of mind it gives you if you just have one block in the week where you do all your content, you set it, and with it, I mean, you schedule it, and you set and forget. So you have your content going out, the system runs, you get the people coming into your world because they see your profile, they like your content, they interact with you, and then the daily task becomes just to reach out to them. Yo, what's up? Are you here for the content, or is trying to develop your dream life one of your main goals? That's a question that he could ask. So the system starts to run. So every day from 1 to 2, he does that process. Then for 3 to 3:30, he has his follow-up process. So now everything is just streamlined. And he's like, wow, it is so simple, but it's such a massive impact. So that's number one, guys. So in terms of making a big win, treat content as just a task on your calendar and not the whole takeover of your to-do list. Then secondly, I want to just dive in a bit deeper on content, because I'm an inbound guy. Like, I love people coming to me, whether through my LinkedIn or through my YouTube. Like, I don't like outreach. I don't like chasing people. And this is exactly what we help our clients with as well. So we help them become authority figures, and we help them become people that get inbound. Like, inbound leads are, I would argue, the nicest leads, the nicest clients to work with. So in this second step, this second theme that always comes back with our clients, it's lead magnets, guys. So if you are anywhere close to familiar with my LinkedIn content, in the last 100 days, I've generated over 5 million views organically through this concept of lead magnets. Whereas 40% of these lead magnets have gone viral, which means they have yield or like generated more than 1,000 comments, some even up to 6,000 comments of people raising their hands, wanting this resource that we've developed, which is very much aligned with our main business. So I know that all these people that are raising their hands for these resources are a fit, are a lead, are an inbound lead coming to us. And this is the exact same system that I advise all of our clients. And for example, our other clients, his name is Mark. He's an OG. He's very good at his space. He's building like e-learning courses for his clients and helping them with the whole process of building that in a very interactive way. He's been doing this for 20 years, so he's an absolute subject matter expert. And now we've helped him enable this lead magnet strategy to his content. And over the last 2 months, I think like 60 or 70% of his lead magnets have gone viral with like 2,000, even 2,500 comments, with like massive numbers of impressions. Compare that to his normal posts that have like 20, perhaps 30 comments. So it's an insane unlock. And I'm just like encouraging all my clients to build these assets, to build this lead magnet post that just get people into you. And I'm not going into the specifics of this lead magnet post because I've dedicated quite a few of these of my videos on my channel to this topic. What I will do, I will drop in the comments section. I will drop how you build these lead magnet posts so you can go viral and get hundreds, if not thousands of leads coming to you as well. So that's number 2, guys. And then the last 3, or the last point, the last main topic, and something that comes back in every coaching call. It doesn't matter where in the journey this person is, if they're starting out, if they're about to hit their first $10,000 a month, if we're helping them scale to a group program, it always comes back. And especially in an age of AI, where copycats are everywhere, the number one, or this number 3 thing is super important. And that comes down to leaning into your edge. So you really want to make sure that you understand what it is that makes your content, your brand, your service, your offer specific to you. What makes it unique? And I know this is a abstract thing to think about, but just think about this. Like, why do your clients like working with you? Like, for me, it's very simple to answer that. We have a proven system, we deliver accountability, and it's no bullshit. Like, I give my clients, I give it to them straight. I call them out when they're not performing. I tell them where they go off, and they appreciate that because I don't beat around the bush. It's not like sugarcoating things, and they appreciate that. And this is also something that I try to infuse as much in my content, whether it's in this YouTube video or in my LinkedIn content, because I talk a lot about like how LinkedIn is not that hard. You just need to know which things you need to do and then just stick with it. And that's exactly what I teach my client as well. I'm like, yo, you have access to the proven system, the blueprint, our program, because it works. We've seen countless of results, countless of transformations. You just need to be accountable, and I will call you out when you're not doing the right work, or I'll call you out when you're like being like trying to just cut corners. I'm like, or even when you get distracted. I would say as a coach, as like someone that loves building products, it is also my job to just eliminate distractions, because these day and age, every strategy under the sun seems to work, but you just have to follow one strategy and just run with it. But anyways, what I want to like prompt you or guide you to is like, in a day and age where most content becomes like vanilla, it's very similar, it's very general. What is that edge that you have? Why do your clients like working with you? Why are you the one that helps them from transform from A to B? Like, what is that thing? What is the thing that they mention to you? They think that they like about working with you. And if you don't know it, just ask them. Similar as how I have been asking that to our clients over the last 18 months. And we've collected so much data, so now we can lean into that edge, because we're like, okay, we have a proven system. It's literally a blueprint from A to B. Literally every day in our program is like scheduled out. Is like, do this, do this, do this, do this. There's no guesswork, and that's what our clients love. Secondly, like I said, there's accountability. Like, I call them out, or I call them up, even better to say. Plus, like I said, no bullshit. It's like, give it to them straight. And I respect their time as well, because like, we all are busy, right? So we just need to know what things to do to move the needle. So to wrap it all up, think of content as like a task on your to-do list. Like I said, you're a business owner, not a full-time content creator. Secondly, utilize lead magnets, and for that, check out the video in the comment section below after watching this video. And third, lean into your edge. And last thing I want to say about the lean into your edge, if you need a specific video on that and you made it all the way to this video, but you would love to understand more about how this process works and how we do this with our clients, just drop a comment below that you want to see this video, and I'm going to make it for you. But that's all, guys. Like, thanks for watching this video. If you need any information how to build an inbound system on LinkedIn, check out the link in the description to see what this is about. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.